Good Sunday afternoon, and the Giants get a split against the Rockies, and it will be a happy flight to Houston. You can follow. This is Giants Roundup. You can follow on Twitter, and of course, you can also join the Crook and Kite page on Facebook. And most importantly, and thanks in advance to please be kind and hit that subscribe button. And yes, this was a great split by the Giants. They recover after losing the first two against Colorado, and now they will go to Houston on a 2-game winning streak, despite the struggles of the starting pitching. Give me a second. Put that over there. But absolutely great game by the Giants. And the bats came through despite the tie block only goes 4 1/3 innings. Gives up 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and his ERA is up to 4.37. Bullpen was lights out. The only hiccup was Sam Dyson giving up an earned run in the. But it started with the Giants' lead with Longoria sacrificing the left to score Buster Posey to make it 1-0. Then the Arenado ownage continued today. And then Tyler Anderson hits Brandon Belt with a pitch, which I think drew the warnings. No, he wasn't warned. It was just an errant hit by pitch. But that looked kind of suspicious seeing him get hit by a pitch. Arenado had a great day, though, 3 for 5. Trevor Story, 3 for 5. And in the fourth, Story doubled to score Arenado to make it 1-1. Cuevas singles to score Trevor Story to make it 2-1. Story grounds it into a fielder's choice to score Anderson to make it 3-1. And further later in the fifth, Ty Block walks in a run to score Blackman to make it 4-1. And then everybody's player fans love to hate, Nolan Arenado. Gorkis Hernandez, the Giants' most hated player, hits a home run to deep center to score Gomez, and they close the gap to 4-3. Then Clark Kent, Kelby Tomlinson triples to center in the sixth inning to score Brandon Crawford, the Brandons, and they make it 5-4. Arenado will counter with a single to center to score Ian Desmond to make it 5-5. Then Brandon Belt, stay hot, comes in the seventh inning, hits a home run to right to score Hernandez Longoria, a 3-run home run to make it 8-5 in the bottom of the seventh, and the Giants would not look back after that. Then Nick Hundley comes in and makes it a 4-run lead. That would be your final score of 9-5 with a home run of his own to left field. So the bats come through and bail out Ty Block, who gets a no decision. And the Rockies bullpen gets rocked today. Tyler Anderson, 5 earned and 5 1/3 innings pitched. Brian Shaw, 2 earned in 1 inning pitched. Jake McGee, 2 earned in 1 1/3 innings pitched. And the Giants the bats found a way to lift the pitching today. The bullpen was lights out, as I say. But the rotation is really starting to worry me. If they can't get past 5 innings, And at some point, you are going to gas out that bullpen if you keep this up. But Brandon Belt now at 313. Crawdaddy 302, 1 for 3 today. Austin Jackson 2 for 4 today. Kelby 2 for 4. So really good offensive output today when they needed it. Sam Dyson gets the W. Brian Shaw takes the loss. And here's the crazy part. It's that division, it's narrowing in the NL West. Arizona's lost 4 in a row. They are now at 25 and 21. Colorado just a half a game behind at 25 and 22. The Giants just 2 games out of the NL West at 24 and 24. And even the Dodgers and Padres 5 games back, 6 games back. They're starting. This is going to be a very wild, wild west as we get into the month of June. The downside for the Giants is they've got a really tough roadie coming up, and the starting pitching needs to pick it up a skosh. Because they've got some really tough games coming up here, and now they get to go to Houston to start off the week, and that's not going to be an easy task. Houston's 29 and 18. They are playing right now on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. And the starting pitching just needs to be better. But you got Andy Suarez going up against Garrett Cole. That's not an easy task right there. That will be game 1. And then Tuesday will be no vodcast since that will be an afternoon game. And then they get a matinee the following day. Doesn't get any easier. Jeff Samardzija, he does pitch well against the Astros. But on the other side, they get Justin Verlander, who they faced for the first time, I think, since 2015 or so. Or first time we faced Verlander maybe since the last Tiger series. I'm not sure. So the pitching needs to step it up a skosh here, and it's going to be tough sledding for the bats going up against Cole and Verlander in Houston. You're getting the two-headed monster right there. Then they get to go to Chicago they get to go to Wrigley, and that will be another afternoon game. So there will be no show that day either, and that'll be against the Cubbies. I will say the Cubbies, though, that they've kind of been disappointing this year as of right now. I think they are currently in 4th place, if I'm not mistaken. The Cubs have moved up to 2nd place today, but that is a very tight NL Central. So this is going to be a very fun month of June coming up for both. But the pitching's not been great for the Cubs this year, so that's certainly one. No vodcast Friday either, but we'll be back on Saturday. And that will be a Fox game on Saturday, so that game will be on KTVU in San Francisco, KTXL Fox 40 in Sacramento, KMPH Fox 26 in Fresno. So that will be on regular TV. Then the following night, they get the Sunday night baseball game with Matt Vasgersian and Alex Rodriguez on ESPN. Then they get to go. Then after Wrigley, they make their way to Colorado for a 3-game series against the Rockies, starting on Memorial Day. So not an easy roadie coming up, and this may you could very well see the Giants either hang in there, or you could see the Giants start to fall towards the cellar. We'll see what happens. The starting pitching's not been great as of late. They need maybe Samardzija to be a hero. They need Suarez to be a hero. Even Holland. Somebody needs to settle down the starting pitching and go some innings. They at some point it's gonna the bullpen's gonna gas out and it's not gonna be fun. But if they can make it to mid June, that's where your hope is when you get Madison Bumgarner, as he will start a rehab assignment next week in Sacramento along with Mark Melancon. Now, this gets interesting when Mark Melancon returns in the month of June. Who's going to get optioned back to Sacramento? Right? Certainly Valdez will go back at some point. I think Valdez will be the first one sent down. But after Valdez, it might be Pierce Johnson could end up being the weak link. I mean, Johnson's okay, but I just don't know if he's going to. Reyes Maranta has been the better of the youngsters. So right now it's going to come down to either between Maranta and Johnson, since they both have options, and I'm leaning towards Johnson being optioned unless he steps it up a skosh in the next few weeks. But really, we're getting in. This is going to be a fun week. We got won't be a lot. I won't be on air a lot this week, but certainly I'll be on air Tuesday, then Saturday. Just a lot of daylight baseball, matinee baseball this week, and Thursday's an off day. So I'm gonna probably get caught up on some rest this week. It's gonna be Grizzly Fest was fun. I did that so I was on air last couple days. I went and saw Snoop Dogg. If you definitely want to see a rapper in concert, Snoop Dogg is definitely one. He puts on a really good show. And this is where I wish I had co-hosts to fill in for me when I do events, when I do go out to events, or I'm going to be going to visit family and whatnot. Still, 2-2 split. I'll take it. Definitely after the Giants got blown out Friday, it was starting to look grim, but things are all right. There's the problem is the starting pitching. You're really caught in a rock and a hard place at this point. If anybody gets hurt, your next call up's Tyler Beatty. So that's not necessarily good either. And they may need to kick the tires on signing a free agent. Maybe give Scott Feldman a call. Maybe John Lackey. Have them maybe go pitch and get another warm body for Sacramento. Check the waiver wire, but the starting pitching's just not cutting it. And at some point, you may have to look at acquiring a 4 or 5 starter to give somebody like Stratton or Block a break. As I think Ty Block is looking like the one who's going to go to the bullpen here in a few weeks when Madison Bumgarner returns. But maybe you go out and, Texas is going to be having a fire sale. I think Doug Fister might be a good number 5 guy for the Giants rotation. I think Fister would be a good buy low option, possibly Andrew Kashner out there in Baltimore. Certainly the Orioles are going to have a fire sale, but you're just going to have to get creative with the little bit of CBT room you have. Maybe Sam Dyson becomes a trade chip. I think Dyson could be a good trade chip to get you a back end starter, maybe throw in a Tyler Beatty or somebody like that as a trade chip to acquire a back end starter. If you're still in it by the trade deadline, that is going to be a top priority is to acquire some starting pitching at this point. But the attendance, I'm going to check today's attendance. Today's attendance was 40,334, close to a sellout, but not close enough to be a sellout. Attendance was good today, but this should be a fun series. I'm looking forward to the Astros. They are my, of course, here in Fresno. There are AAA affiliates, so this is sort of the Major League battle, the MLB battle of the Battle of '99 in a way. Fresno versus Sacramento. So we'll see which parent club can win the Battle of '99 here as we go to the MLB roundup for today. The Red Sox blank the Orioles 5-0. Your winning pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. Your losing pitcher, David Hess. Hess gives up 5 earned and 4 and 2/3 innings pitched. Adam Jones definitely going to have some trade value for the Orioles at the trade deadline, going 3 for 4. And Andrew Benintendi goes 3 for 5 for the Red Sox. Brock Holt 2 for 3 for the Red Sox. JD Martinez 2 for 4 with 2 bombs, and he's up to 15 home runs on the season. He's definitely looking like a great investment for the Red Sox at this point. And the bullpen was lights out for the Red Sox today. Then across the bay, the Oakland A's sweep the Toronto Blue Jays 9-2, and now are 25-22. Daniel Mangden 7 scoreless innings. This kid is really starting to become a bright spot of the Oakland A's rotation. He definitely gives the A's some hope in the starting pitching. If they, honestly, if the A's go out and acquire another starter, maybe they buy low on a Danny Duffy or somebody like that, or possibly a James Shields, I certainly think the A's could actually get themselves into contention here down the stretch. I certainly think they could be a wild card contender at some point if they go out and make the right acquisition. Matt Chapman goes 3 for 4 for the A's. Semien hits his 5th home run of the season for Oakland. Joe Biagini only goes 4 innings, gives up 4 runs, 3 earned. Filling in for the injured Marcus Stroman. And then Wilmer Font gives up 2 earned runs and 1 inning pitch for the A's today. 3 unearned runs from Jake Petrica. And yeah, Oakland is only 4 games out of first place in fourth place at 25-22. And with the Angels starting to leak oil a bit, they can really maybe make some noise here. And there's certainly plenty of season left. As I say, if the A's go out and acquire some starting pitching, I can't see why not. They can contend for a wild card this year. This would be a good way to carry momentum for a new ballpark in Oakland. Yeah, I do have a soft spot for the Oakland A's. I'm a Giants fan, but I'd like to see the Oakland A's succeed too, and they get a tough. They get a tough 3-game series against the Mariners, so they can test their mettle against Seattle here. If they can go out and get a series win, you could really see Oakland in the thick of it at a time where the A's are hot right now. So this is definitely a good time for the A's, especially with Brett Anderson hurt, and Andrew Triggs hurt. Maybe Kendall Graveman can step up. Maybe Daniel Gossett can step up. Definitely some things there. All right, the Cubs beat the Reds 6-1. Your winning pitcher getting his first win on the season, Hu Darvish. Your losing pitcher is Tyler Mahle. Kyle Schwarber hits his 8th home run of the season. Javi Baez goes 3 for 4 and hits his 11th home run of the season. Ben Zobrist hits his 2nd home run of the season. The Mets beat the D-backs 4-1. Your winning pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. His best start of the year, 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Really great outing. Taking the loss is Jorge De La Rosa. 3 earned and 1 inning pitched. Ahmed Rosario goes 2 for 3 for the Mets with 2 home runs. Asdrubal Cabrera with a home run to kill him. Clay Buchholz, making his first start in a few years, goes 5 innings strong with 1 earned run, so not too bad there. Now it's now becoming a 3-horse race in the NL West. And the LA Dodgers beat the Washington Nationals 7-2. Your winning pitcher is Alex Wood. Your losing pitcher is Steven Strasburg, who gives up 3 earned runs in 6 2/3 innings pitched. Matt Kemp goes 2 for 3 for the Dodgers. Yasmani Grandal hits his 8th home run of the season. Pique Hernandez hits his 6th home run of the season. Yasiel Puig hits his 4th home run of the season. Wanda Suero gives up 2 earned and 1 inning pitched. Sean Kelly gives up 2 earned runs and 1 inning pitched. And in a slugfest in Atlanta, the Braves beat the Marlins 10-9. Your winning pitcher, AJ Minter. Your losing pitcher, Tayron Guerrero. Freddie Freeman goes 3 for 5 for Atlanta. Miguel Rojas goes 3 for 3 for Miami and hits 2 home runs in the game. Wai Yin Chen goes 5 1/3, gives up 2 earned. Julio Teheran, not a good start today, 6 earned in 5 innings pitched. Guerrero, 2 earned without recording an out. Brad Ziegler, not a good day either, 4 earned in 2/3 innings pitched. Drew Streckenritter, 2 earned in 1 inning pitched. The Padres beat the Pirates 8-5. Your winning pitcher, Kirby Yates. Your losing pitcher, Felipe Vasquez, 3 earned without recording an out. Josh Harrison goes 3 for 4 for Pittsburgh today. Austin Meadows 3 for 4 for Pittsburgh. And Austin Meadows hits his first major league home run against Jordan Lyles today. Lyles 4 earned in 5 2/3 innings pitched. Trevor Williams 4 earned in 6 innings pitched. 4 runs, 3 earned in without recording an out for Vasquez. And now the Pirates fall to 4th place after getting swept by the Friars today. The Twins beat the Brewers 3-1. Your winning pitcher, Addison Reed. Your losing pitcher, Taylor Williams. Nick Odorizzi, 10 strikeouts today in 5 2/3 innings pitched. Only gives up an earned run. Junior Guerra earned run in 4 1/3 innings pitched. Just ran out of gas. The White Sox blank the Rangers 3-0. Your winning pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez. Your losing pitcher, Mike Minor. Wellington Castillo, 2 for 3 for the White Sox today, with his sixth home run of the season. And Lopez, 8 scoreless innings, 8 strikeouts, not too shabby. Minor strikes out 9 in 5 innings pitched, which is not too terribly bad either. Just did not get the run support. And the Cardinals beat the Phillies 5-1. Your winning pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Your losing pitcher, Aaron Nola. Only his second loss on the season. Matt Carpenter goes 3-for-4 for the Cardinals. Tyler O'Neill, 3-for-4. Bryce Hoskins hits his sixth home run of the season for Philly. Very uncharacteristic start for Nola, 4 earned in 6 innings pitched. Flaherty, 7 2/3 innings, 13 strikeouts. That is a good outing. And the Bombers destroy the Royals 10-1. Your winning pitcher, Sonny Gray, 8 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Eric Skoglund takes the loss, 6 earned in 5 innings pitched. Austin Romine, 3-for-5. Miguel Andujar, 3-for-5, and Brandon Drury is going to become a trade chip at this point. Giancarlo Stanton now up to a respectable 263. Hunter Dozier goes 2-for-3 for Kansas City. Tyler Austin, another one who wants to stay at great. Maybe Greg Bird becomes a trade chip too. Austin gives up two home runs for Austin. Gets his 8th home run of the season. Andujar, his 4th home run of the season. Plenty of baby bombers for the Yankees at this. Can't have enough bats, and man, it's a lot of youth. The youth movement is big in New York right now. Skoglund, 6 earned in 5 innings pitched. Jason Adam, 2 earned in 1 inning pitched for Kansas City. The Angels beat the Rays 5-2. Your winning pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Your losing pitcher, Matt Andriese. And your starting pitcher for the last couple days, former Giant Sergio Romo started today's game. I just don't know why they just call up another pitching prospect for the 5 slot. But Ohtani, 9 strikeouts, not too shabby. And it looks like their new closer for the Angels is Blake Parker at this point. Andriese gives up 2 unearned runs. Anthony Banda, 2 earned in 3 1/3 innings pitched. And the Mariners beat the Tigers 3-2. Your winning pitcher, Nick Vincent. Your losing pitcher, Buck Farmer, who gives up an earned run without recording an out. Mitch Haniger goes 2-for-3 for Seattle with his 11th homer of the year. Shane Green, 2 earned in 1 inning pitch, and this game went 10 innings. So now Seattle's a game and a half back of Houston at this point. And a game currently in progress on ESPN. No score in the middle of the 5th inning between the Indians and the Astros, with former Grizzly Tony Kemp hitting this. And it looks like Tony Kemp's hitting 300 for the Astros at this point, so good for him. Maybe the latest Grizzly to come make another run for the Astros. And the starters have been excellent. Lance McCullers, 5 scoreless. Carlos Carrasco, 4 scoreless. As it's looking like a pitcher's duel between both teams right now. And currently in the NBA, on other sports in the Bay Area. The Warriors currently dominate the Rockets 64-43 at Oracle. 20 points from Kevin Durant, 14 points from Steph Curry. 10 points from Andre Iguodala. So they're definitely getting some production from Iguodala. 8 points from Klay Thompson. So the Warriors are in cruise control. Look to take Game 3. And it looks like the Warriors will be up 2-1 if they can get after tonight's game. So that's a done deal. And today down on the farm, the Grizzlies currently lead the Chihuahuas in El Paso 3-2 in the top of the 5th inning. And the River Cats lose to the Bees today 12-5. And it's looking like Flores might be earning a trip back to Double A at this point. Steven Duggar goes 0 for 5 in today's game, so Duggar still does not look ready for the show. 245 is his batting average. Strikes out twice. Austin Slater 1 for 2. Hunter Pence 1 for 5. Ryder Jones 2 for 5. Miles Schroeder 4 for 5. And he's now playing second base over there in Sacramento. Orlando Calixte 2 for 4. And Flores only goes 2 1/3 for the River Cats today. 6 earned. Normally that might be enough to earn a demotion back to Double A. So we'll see what happens if he ends up getting sent back to Richmond or not. As it looks like Sean Anderson is certainly knocking on the door of a promotion to Triple A. And Jordan Johnson's been good in Sacramento, in Richmond. Definitely looking to earn a call up. Luigi Rodriguez, maybe the next outfielding prospect for the Giants, looking pretty good, hitting 419. And Ray Black has definitely settled down since being called up to Sacramento. If he can get it together, I really think Ray Black is certainly one that could earn a September call up at some point or the next injury call up. As he's definitely a flamethrower. I'm glad he finally got his command this year. And it looks like Derek Rodriguez. I'm wondering with Derek Rodriguez, he's definitely trending up in Sacramento. I'm wondering if he's going to leapfrog Tyler Beatty at some point. He's definitely looked like someone who's maybe another one who could leapfrog Tyler Beatty. This is crazy. It could be getting to the point where Beatty could be definitely falling into the bust category at some point. And then next week in the minors, the River Cats. And next up for the Grizzlies will be the Reno Aces coming to Fresno for a set, and the River Cats get the Las Vegas 51s. We'll see how Tyler Beatty handles Rayleigh Field next week. And then next weekend, it'll be the Chihuahuas coming to Fresno to play. And the Albuquerque Isotopes will play the River Cats this weekend as we head for Memorial Day. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in today. This was a good Sunday as they will fly to Houston for 2 against Houston starting Tuesday night. I will see you Tuesday. Have a good day and have a good Monday and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Goodbye.